Fellas, welcome in one and all. The last couple of things popped out here. Boom. We got a stony field, huh? I mean, we could go ahead and just hit the stony field, huh? I don't know about this. Having to like pre-buff stuff kind of eliminates the goodness of hitting stuff like this. You know, when you gotta hit things where you're just hitting one or two monsters and then you gotta pre-buff like 6 different things before you come out here. I think I'm just gonna keep rocking the same old stony tubes, I think. Smaltz Biggie, yo, welcome in, fellas. Hit the like button already. What a legend. What a legend. Yeah, we'll just hit stony tombs, call that a day. I don't feel like running that other stuff. Crown, welcome in. Yo, yo. I'm feeling a little bit better today. A little bit better each day. Not great, not perfect, but a little bit better each day. Sound better? Yeah, a little bit. Definitely feeling a little bit better. I think it'll just be a couple more days and I'll be a-okay again. Couple more days, I think. Really rough one here. Kind of got after me, but oh well. Oh well. Ever try brand like on this character or just brand in general? I don't even remember what's on brand, to be honest. So that's a no in both cases. But Marco, let's go, fellas. Yeah. Walter, yeah, thanks for asking. I feel a little bit better. Not great, not perfect yet, but definitely better for sure. For sure. No, Jesse, I haven't. I've never even heard of anybody saying to use that before, so I don't know. Is there any fire damage on or anything, or exploding arrow on that rune word? Because yeah, I'll just Google it real quick. Faster. Asking 7 times the brand OD2R image. It does. Oh, it does a exploding arrow. Okay. Ooh, man. Jalo Malgul. Ooh, hard pass on that one. The thing is with this build, like the exploding arrow is all the exploding arrow, and the pierce is the most important thing. So brand not having any pierce would make it worse than just this crossbow right here. It's kind of neat that it's got you know, the bow with exploding arrow on it too, so it would work, but not having pierce just would, everything else on it like literally doesn't matter. So it's so expensive. Oof, so expensive to make. Yeah, in my opinion anyways, I don't think it would be really worth it. Nick Stevens coming with the fellas. Welcome in, Nick. Yo, yo. See what kind of luck we're gonna rip out today, huh, fellas? Probably like a 300 or 400% chance of a Tyrell Smite today, I'd have to say, probably, but 300 or 400% chance. Maybe more, even. I don't even know. Oh, Ogre Maul. Oh, let's go. Love to see it, fellas. Good old Windhammer. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hit some of them ogres in the chat, fellas. Hit some of those ogres. You know what kind of shocks me, I'm gonna be perfectly honest? I still get comments on videos and stuff like, you idiot, it's ogre, not ogre. It's not Shrek the Green Ogre. Like, how are you so stupid? And I'm like, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. It's these people, right? Quintinity, yo! I'm gonna assume that's a joke, by the way. Best a zombie, yo, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. I am. Oh, machine, yo, Marco hitting it. Love it, love to see it, love to see it. Sweet Phil can pronounce as he pleases, right? The only good thing about people saying stuff like that, when they're like, it's pronounced wrong, it means they don't watch very many of my videos or live streams, which means that YouTube is showing my videos to new people. It means that's a newer person, so that's kind of neat. So you gotta look at the positives, right, fellas? You gotta stay positive. I was super close. I didn't end up not doing it, obviously, you can tell, but I hopping over on Twitch when I was setting up my dual stream and stuff. I almost decided to do a GeoGuessr stream, but then I was like, we'll do some more D2 here. I could always switch like the last half hour, do some GeoGuessr or something. But I seen if any of you guys know who Future Real is over on Twitch, I seen him playing GeoGuessr. He'd been out for 4 hours playing GeoGuessr. I was like, oh my god. Make you want to shave your head. Nice. I mean, if you can have hair, I would do it, but yeah. T-Dub, yo, welcome in over on Twitch, my man. Yo. Give me one quick sec here. There we go. Now I feel even better. Sad for Dolly last night. Well, I mean, I don't know. She's like 80, right? I mean, what? It's kind of crazy that she's even bothering to try to do anything like that anymore. It happens when you're 80, right? Hope I'm doing half as good as she is when I'm 80, I'm gonna be honest.
Hair are overrated.
Oh, Saffron coming in 14 months of Slayership. Hair are overrated. I cannot agree more. Hair are overrated. Thank you so much for over a year here. A year and 2 months of supporting the channel, my man. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Saffron, the local spirit and connoisseur. Machine said he'd be her butler. Nice.
I am overburdened.
Oopsie. Ooh, got the 40. Just that, though. Brian Curry, yo, what's going on, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Sunil, welcome in as well. Sorry, I missed you guys up here a little bit there. Got behind already. How did I manage that? Brian said, lucky to make it to 50. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was getting at. Maybe not that drastic, but. Yep, still Tyraels and Wisp for sure. Brian S said that most importantly, what's the score for the game? Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, Dallas won, right? Didn't Dallas smoke show him? Pretty sure. And then let's see, 49ers won last night, right? Dang, yo, yeah, I was a little disappointed. Ended up starting. I know not all you guys are NFL fans or whatever, or play fantasy football, but just a quick. I started Charbonnet over James Cook, and I think that might have been a mistake. In retrospect, obviously, now seeing what happened, but it is what it is. It's what fantasy football is. You never know for sure what's going to happen. He got some garbage time points at least for me. Lions lost. Yeah, that was a rough one, right? I don't know, Green Bay's been coming on lately, huh? I mean, not that they're like they're going to be league champs or anything, but they've been winning some games anyways. There's another mistake. I literally had Christian Watson in the starting lineup, and like 3 minutes before kickoff, I swapped him for Deontay Johnson because I was like, all these people are injured for Green Bay. They're gonna have to. He might actually get some targets this time, and of course, I did that. Yeah, well. Oh well, right, fellas. Oh, Michigan versus Ohio. That's tomorrow, right? Michigan, Ohio State, yeah. That's going to be the decider, right? Is Michigan frauds because they haven't played nobody, or are they actually good? Oh. Well, Brian, hopefully you say the foundry didn't help. Yeah, that's what working in a welding shop didn't help me too much, right? But I don't know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll be all right. Continuity. I'm not sure. What do you mean after all items? I mean, what level is my telekinesis energy shield? Oh no, for some reason that didn't register to me. They're just like 30. Nothing insane. I don't know why I couldn't read that at first. Just a request from Twitch asking how high a level did my energy shield get up to, pretty much. Love the confidence. We'll be all right. Hey, it is what it is, right? Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. Like, I don't know what to say about it. Anyways, Bobby O, what's good morning? Good morning, yo. Best drop ever? Asked Jesse. I mean, I don't know. How would you even like answer that? I mean, I've found like every single unique item in the game almost, pretty much, so like I don't know. Build looks fun. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. It's pretty much just like a bow, I think like a single shot like bow is on, or you could almost say it's pretty much like playing a fireballer, essentially what it is. 2 ogres at the same time. Let's go. I better move before I get taken out here. Oh, I didn't. My mercenary got ripped. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. Poor Gulzar. Daniel, no, that was I didn't start playing D2 till like right when the expansion came out. I pretty much I played D2 a little bit at a friend's house before the expansion, and then when the expansion came out and they had the battle chest where you buy it all together, that's when I got it. Dog's gonna win this year. Dog's gonna win this year. What do you mean by dogs, Joe? I don't know if you mean Michigan or Ohio there, but when you say the dogs, like, are you talking about a completely different team, like the Bulldogs or something? Why is this not shooting? Not supposed to switch like that. How much gobbles did everyone eat yesterday? I ate a tiny bit of gobbles. Not that much, really. I didn't want to. I'm kind of getting over. I'm kind of over it, eating way too much food. You know what I mean? Like eating so much food that you like are like mad at yourself about it. Not like, oh, I'm so weight lossy guy, I don't want to eat, but I just hate, I don't know, I just getting sick of like being in pain, self-inflicted, you know, pretty much. Grand Charm, could it be, fellas? No. We'll get it next time, though, huh? Jesse said, seeing you find so many rare things and you don't find anything. Yeah, I mean, with me doing this for YouTube, I mean, obviously I play quite a bit, right? So could be one of those situations. You put time in, put more time in, you'll find more stuff, right? Dean misses the grind so much. I mean, never too late to hop back on, right? Maybe if you don't have the time or something, but you got a little free time, yeah, hop back on. Hope for some luck, yeah. Oop, greater talon. UGA, is that the University of Georgia? It's gotta be right. Gonna win the whole thing again? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, to be honest, I don't follow college football too much. If they had fantasy college football, I'd probably follow it more, but I do know I follow Michigan slightly because they're my like home team, I guess you call it, or whatever, but they should, we'll see, because they've had an easy schedule, right? We'll have to see how they do against Ohio coming up here. I don't even know. I mean, Ohio's ranked above them, I think, right? In Ohio too, or I can't even remember offhand. Maroon Bond said it feels like starting up a trap sin, huh? All right, yeah, a lot of people like assassin and traps. I mean, you're in here enough, you probably know it's one of my least favorite characters, but yeah, fire it up if that sounds interesting to you. Make it happen. Machine wonders if anyone's played D2 in prison. Nice. I mean, probably. Somebody. Probably the guards. Night shift. Fortitude charges. What charges are you talking about on Fortitude, Brian? I don't remember what they are. Can't even remember what charge on Fortitude. I never used them before. Stephen K, I love the YouTube content. Appreciate you, man. Very kind of you. It's a comment from Twitch. FYI, I do dual stream Twitch and YouTube. Anyone who is unaware. Smith, what's going on? Soon Smith, what's up? What's up? Happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate it. Bunch of kind young gentlemen around these joints, huh? Appreciate y'all. Especially appreciate you guys on YouTube. I don't even have to tell you. I just want to say it because I know you guys already did, but thank you, YouTubers, for hitting that like button for me. I don't even have to tell you to do it because I know you guys already did. Y'all are legends. Mr. Lipper, what's going on? It's going all right. Slapping demons on a Friday morning, so can't complain. Hopefully getting lucky here in a second. You like the music different? Yeah, I've been experimenting with a little bit different music. Maroonbon says that you should make prisons into like the farming companies for farming high runes. Yeah, I mean, they have enough time, right? Yeah, why not? Crossbow Sorceress, you've officially seen it. Yeah, it's not a build I invented or anything, but it's the first time I've played it. It's pretty powerful, yeah. I kind of knew, I'd heard that it was and everything, so kind of neat. If like I had mentioned, it's, you know, I got some comments about it earlier. It essentially feels just like playing a fireballer, to be honest. You just, you know, tally stomp, cast, tally stomp, cast. Even though you're attacking instead of casting, but you get my drift. Double check right there, quick. Ranuski, welcome in, yo. Maroonbon says that's the perfect way to balance the budget for prisons. Yeah, get them to farm high runes and sell them to us, right? Perfect. Willow, yo, welcome in, my dude. What's up? What's up? Highway cleanup, stamping license plates, 10,000 trav runs. The different jobs you could have in prison. Prison stream. No, 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 no. I am locked in a dungeon in the basement, but not a prison stream. Just people being goofy. Saying ridiculous things, right? Nathan, welcome in. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate y'all joining me. Machine, it sounds like a show that'll go over great, right? Sam just Sofer on Twitch saying he wants to thank the moon for the waxing gibbon. The Lions have never won Thanksgiving when there was a waxing gibbon moon phase. Yeah, that's the only reason. Yeah, Lions haven't been looking too hot a couple games now, so I don't know what. I don't know. Goff been struggling, really, is what it's been. Ooh, any bolts around here? Go. Whoa. Just had a crazy shooting pain in my head. That was strange. Anyways. People find any stats, it seems, yeah. Oh, they will for sure. Wonder who's got that gig, like your job description is like just finding strange stats like that.
Impossible. I can't carry it.
Brian. Yeah, that's pretty much what goes on. She checks on me, make sure I don't leave the basement. Get back to work. My runes aren't gonna find themselves. Pretty much how it goes, right?
Not here.
Daniel. Every time I don't check one item, someone screams about how I don't check every single item that drops. Yeah, I don't check magic longbows either. Every rare belt I don't pick up. Every... Some stuff I identify sometimes, some stuff I don't identify sometimes. Just is what it is. Oh, legendary skiller right there. Might as well not check that one, because what am I gonna do with a shadow disciplines one, huh? What is a skiller, I guess? Maybe one day they'll buff up the shadow discipline stuff, right? And you'll need it for something. Even though they're not going to, I'm pretty positive they're not. They are not changing anything with the game from here on out. But maybe I could be wrong. Could be wrong, maybe. 29 res with one socket. Fine, whatever. This is what I mean. I have running around checking everything, and it takes 7 years. All time I could be finding my wisp projector, right? Probably should save time, not check every ogre item, huh? Nah, never mind. That's well worth the time spent. Ogre items, ooh. Never see me check a bow, and then I found that one over 400. Yeah, no, I don't hardly ever check the bows and stuff either. You're right. Imagine all the ones that I passed that were 400, that were more than 400 enhanced damage. I could have been finding all these bows that I will then in turn never use. Yeah, and Microsoft, the buy went through for Activision Blizzard, says Nathan. Yeah. Yeah, who knows what that really is going to mean, right? Who knows? Getting Jiggy over on Twitch said Shadow Discipline stuff can be used for some PvP type of builds. Gotcha, yeah. PvP builds, very rarely used on offline single player, but sometimes, huh? Occasionally. That's one of those skillers though that I'll keep it, and then I'll go to put it over on my assassin or something that I don't like playing, and I'll be like, well, this can sit over here forever now and I'll never touch it. Unfortunately. I probably have like 700 of those Shadow Disciplines Grand Charms, and then I only have like 3 Kali Combats. Like, come on, Luck, can you just go a little bit different way here and give me what I actually need to find? Machine. Yeah. Imagine finding the perfect Ogre Maul. I mean, that would be like a life's goal completed right there, right? There would be no reason to play anymore, so if you found the perfect one like that. Oopsie. Do you play ladder standard? Ladder standard. I'm guessing you mean softcore ladder. Just like on ladder resets I do right now. This is offline single player. I've been working on a holy grail for a long time, like trying to find every unique item in the game. I just got a couple left. Takes forever to find the last few, so that's what I've been working on here for a minute. Maroonbot says doesn't think D2R will change at all even with the Microsoft stuff. Yeah, I would say so on that too. I kind of took the comment before as like things change for like Blizzard stuff in general, not D2R necessarily. They ain't doing nothing for D2R, in my opinion. From here on out, I'm pretty sure it's strictly maintenance mode. In my guesstimation. Budget Blizzard Sorceress. Any recommendations on where to farm? I mean, usually if you're starting off with no gear for and like Andariel and Mephisto are pretty much the go-tos. Andariel, Mephisto, and then maybe like Ancient Tunnels if you're feeling like you want to do that. An 85 area where you can find anything, but Eric Brinton said if he finds one of these crossbows, he's totally doing one of these. Yeah, it's pretty good, and really you don't need all of this great gear to be able to do it too. Like if you just get one of these, a bow that has exploding arrow on it, there's probably like 3 or 4 of them that are like even lower level ones too. It doesn't really matter as long as they have that fire explosive arrow or bolt, you can use it. You know, there's that Kucho Kachaku one or whatever. I forget what it's called. Kukokuchu. I don't know. But you can use that one, and there's even another one that's even lower. But Obviously, the more budget the gear gets, the worse it, like the character will be a little bit slower. But I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? Pikachu Pocket, yeah, something like that. Right, Bubbles? Yeah, yeah. Ogreax, gotta check it. Well worth the time. Ooh, gold wrap, legendary. Legendary. Oh, you got everything else. Okay, yeah. You could totally, yeah, pretty much just any of the bows. I don't even remember what the lower ones are called. There's at least one other that's lower that has exploding arrow on it. That's wasn't the cuckoo bow or whatever OP it was. I don't know. I think it was the bow that they originally used when the first person like thought of this build right here before they started using the demon machine. I think I don't really know for sure, but how do you bind skills like that? I don't know. You just do it. You just go like this and then you hit whatever key you want it to be. I don't want to change any of the ones I got, but you just like I'd hit F8 and it makes that like F8 here, boom, F8, boom, boom. Maybe the only thing maybe you're talking about, like in D2R they made this thing called quick cast, so you can just hit the button one time instead of swapping to the skill, casting, swapping to a different skill, casting. You just hit the button and it automatically casts the skill. I used to hate when quick cast first came out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. This is crazy. Like, how does anyone play like that? It's insane. And then I just forced myself to do it for like a week, and I was like, oh, never mind. This is way better.
I can't carry anymore.
The even anti-change guy can change a little bit, huh? Anti-change guy. Watched machine watched Paul Blart, the Mall Cop movie. Nice. Yeah, I never watched that one. I heard that was a terrible movie. Sounds like you enjoyed it though, Bubbles. So that's the important thing. Heard it was super terrible though. Oh, little Jalal's main. Ooh, 198. Was that 2 off a perfect? Neat. That's neat. Oh, you say you got the second Paul Blart queued up, but you didn't even like it. You're just gonna watch it anyways. Nice. That's probably the best Jalal's I found so far. It's a nice mane. And oh, a bunch of trash talk coming in from cheeseheads all over the place. Fly, what's going on? Yeah, that was an unfortunate game. Lucky for you guys, the moon phase was wrong for us, so
I can't carry anymore.
the only reason. Shin, no, this is single player offline. Why aren't you shopping? This Snow Pro, right? Yeah, I'm gonna miss all the TVs that are just like slapped together components from like 7 years ago. Oh yeah, but here's that Kuko bow that I was talking about that you could throw on here too if you wanted to. It's got 50% chance to pierce on that. Huh? This one's got 66. But yeah, that one works pretty dang good too, right? Yeah, I didn't realize that. Actually, the TV I'm actually I've had for like 20 years now, actually, but not 20, but like 15. I bought it on Black Friday for like $1,000 back in the day. I didn't realize when you buy TVs on Black Friday, they like go into the warehouse and they're like, all right, what random television parts do we have laying around? And they just shove them all in a TV kit, you know. And they're like, all right, here's our Black Friday TV for real cheap. And it's just all like 7-year-old parts and stuff that don't even go together, and they just like make it work. It's like, this is a Best Buy exclusive TV deal. And it's like, yeah, because they could only scrap together like, you know, 2,000 TVs total for these random pieces. Found an ohm on the first run, says Jacob. Nice. Gotta love some of that first run luck. Love it. Love to hear it. Lions still gonna get the division, but you'll take the win. Yeah, we'll have to see. They've been struggling lately. I don't know what's going on for whatever reason. Don't know what's been going on with the Lions lately. But they could always turn it around. I mean, they're only, what, they 8-3 now or whatever, so it is what it is. Jock said he wants a charm inventory. Yeah, no, not in my opinion. But yeah, I know a lot of people, they want a completely different game. But no, it's a good to have to choose and sacrifice. You know, if you want space in your inventory, you got to get rid of damage. You know what I mean? If you don't want space in your inventory, you don't have to. A lot of times when I play, you know, especially online, I'll leave space open. Because I don't think it's unless you have like full skillers, most other stuff, I don't think it's worth it, the sacrifice. But yeah, a lot of people don't like to have to choose to make choices on what's better for their builds and stuff or not. But that's not how my opinion. That's not how I work, I guess. Just me, just my opinion. Cullen, yo, yeah. Yep, definitely use an inventory. I'm a mercenary. If you got it, you know, use them if you got them is what they say, right? I got it. I'm using it. Alex T did his first Ubers yesterday. Nice, man. Congrats. Hopefully you got a sick torch. Not like an 11-10 barb torch or something. Hopefully not. Smashing together TV sounds like a fun job. Well, not like... I see what you did there. But yeah, I just mean they just take whatever random parts they have left over in their factory warehouses and they just build a TV with it, and it's all like old obsolete parts and stuff. They're like, oh, look at it, it's a 55-inch TV though for real cheap. I do want to get a new TV here sometime. Like I said, my TV's like 15 years old now. It's got knobs that click when you turn on it. Click, 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 click. It's got a giant tube TV that I'm using, so I'm joking there, but my TV was at the time a smart TV when they were super expensive, and like all the apps and stuff on it stopped working. Like the Netflix app and stuff like don't work on the smart, you know, they stopped updating it. So even though it's a smart TV, I had to get a Fire Stick to use to plug into it so that I could watch Netflix and stuff with it, because it's so old. They stopped updating the software for it. Alex City got a 1516 Zon torch. Not bad. And yeah, if you needed one for your Zon, there you go. Sounds perfect. Great, great, great. Great, great, great. Yeah, I still haven't gotten a Zon torch on single player here. I haven't, I did like, I don't know how many runs I really did. Maybe 15 or 20. Didn't get a Zon torch out of any of those, so it's like, whatever. I guess I'm not getting a Zon torch because I really don't feel like running a bunch of key runs to get keys again. Really not worth my time at this point, to be perfectly honest. I'd rather just go run places where I could actually find stuff to complete my Holy Grail instead of... Oh yeah, they're definitely, TVs are definitely way cheaper nowadays, right? Right, Cullen? Yeah. But yeah, I just gotta decide if I want to spend the money, huh? That's pretty much what it is. Like, my TV works, it just probably doesn't look the greatest relative to modern TVs, but oh well, right? Sucks when they stop updating your tech. Yeah, I know, right? That was pretty annoying when I was like, what? Like, I can't even watch the Netflix on here anymore? You gotta be effing kidding me. Lit one, yo, welcome in over on Twitch, my dude. What's going on? The grand scheme of things, you still get to look into the glass window and the moving picture. Yeah. Yeah, one day, maybe if I hit it big on the lottery or something, I'll buy a new TV. Or one of my DraftKings lineups hit again or something. Gotta start trying better. You're making an assassin, lit one says. Nice. Bell runs making an assassin. Good luck with that. Hopefully you enjoy. Did I see something? Grand Crown. Waste of time. Bing, 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 bing. Lottery win just right around the corner, says I see. Yeah, for sure. Guaranteed, huh? Cullen said that he had to get a new TV because he hosted Thanksgiving this year. Oh yeah, had to, huh? Gotta get a new TV for the games, right? There you go. Mandatory. 48-inch wooden, got it. Yeah, I thought mine's only a 45, or no, mine's a 55. 55. But yeah, I was kind of thinking that too, Sunil, sorta. I don't know what just a random playlist I slapped on here. Shoot a pally skills, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this song at minimum. Where are we at here? It's the last song on the playlist, anyways. I'm not a big fan of this particular song here. Let's pick a random. Let's see this one. I don't remember if this was good or not. We're about to find out. Kind of like it. Aggressive techno. '80s movie scene where the boy falls in love. Yeah. '96. Yeah, it's a little dubby. Little dubby. I think of Deadpool when you hear I've only watched bits of like one of the Deadpool movies maybe. This one reminds me of that soul or whatever in Final Fantasy VII. Then it gets a little more electronic in there, huh? All instances definitely need to build this Sorc. It's a fun one to try. It's it's different. I mentioned it a minute ago. I don't know if you were in here, but yeah, it pretty much plays like a fireballer essentially. But it is cool getting access to energy shield too. So. This is dub with no step. That nice. Oops. Critiquing stock music hour with Phil. Yeah, that's what we're going down here for sure. Yeah, kind of more recently, I've just decided to play more like just generic music stuff instead of like this the like metal all the time. I was doing a little bit of secretly behind the scenes, like looking at different, testing out what type of music I was playing, and decided to kind of go with some of this stuff more often, I think. Don't forget, YouTubers, make sure you hit that like button for me. We got 130 in here. Only, what was that, 50 likes or something? So make sure you guys on YouTube hit that like button for me, huh? You know the algorithm. It's a insane master of all, right? The YouTube algorithm. Athelstan, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. It is locked. Quentin, I'm only missing the Tyrell's Might and actually Wisp projector, so should have a Taylor Swift stream. Yeah, definitely wouldn't get copyright hit for that, for sure. Watch out. What's the chaos clearing speed? It's not going to be as fast as it is in the Stony Tombs, that's for sure. There's no fire means down here, so fire builds aren't as great in the Chaos Sanctuary anyways, even though you break the immunities, just because the Venom Lords are actually like the monster in the Chaos Sanctuary that is that has like the most health out of the, you know, the other stuff. Obviously like the Stormcasters, the Wispy Boys, and the other, you know, the Venom Lords have the highest health pool and they're immune to fire, so you break them and you're minusing their res, but they take like a second to take out. I did try this out in the Chaos Sanctuary, but I just didn't like doing it, so you have to pretty much take your magic find off and then it defeats the purpose of the build. Like, there's really no sense in rocking a build PVM if you're gonna have no magic find on the character. Or if you're gonna spend 45 seconds pre-buffing before every run, you know. David said he's down to Tyrael's Griffin's Metal Grid. Three pretty rare ones there, yeah. Definitely a lot of people end up with Tyrael's as their last one, huh? Obviously incredibly rare. Hopefully we'll get here though. Was Thanksgiving good? It's pretty basic. Like my side of the family, we're doing Thanksgiving tomorrow because people in my family had to work on Thanksgiving, so yeah, I just went to the in-laws for a couple hours yesterday. Well, more than a couple, but you know what I mean. Eric B said found a wisp a long time ago, but no SOJ. Yeah, that can definitely happen. That's how it was when I first was playing on old D2 before D2R came out. I had my wisp first, and then I had to go run Nightmare and Darl for like 70 years to get an SOJ. Maybe 70, 120 bazillion years even, perhaps. Diablo for VR says lit one they need to make. Nice. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day. David got D-Web and Astrians last week. Nice. That's some rare stuff right there. Bound for WA said he's rocking Fireball, but no Infinity. It's meh in the Chaos Sanctuary, yeah. Even with Infinity, it's not going to be super great. Like, it's just, you know, certain areas just aren't the best for certain builds, you know what I mean? So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Not every build and every character in the whole game should be the best at everything, you know. That's how you end up with Diablo 3, right? And what's turning into Diablo 4 here, even more so. Smooth Riker made his first Heart of the Oak last night. Congrats. a pretty nice step up for a lot of characters there. So favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving? Yeah, I don't know. Food, probably. Come on, Poison. Help me out, Kier. Can you help me out, bro? There we go. Maybe we'll give it a second. Turkey leg after the football game, huh? Yeah, I mean, I don't really necessarily have a one thing, but hey, just I usually just go with the regulars, the turkey, the mashed potatoes, the stuffing. Ooh, do it. I don't go too crazy with it. Bound City found Nova Sorceress really likes it because it's good budget wise and stuff like that. Yeah, it is reasonably well. It's good at farming up value early on in ladders and stuff. That's why it's one of mine that I like using at the beginning of ladders. It's easy to get into and get going. Machine's just pounding the like button all stream. There you go. I wonder if that helps out or not. Each person hits the like button 70,000 times. 70,000 100 times. $11 already. Jeez, time's flying. We do have that football game on today too, right? 1:30 on Amazon Prime. I'll probably stream up until the game there. I think I'm gonna take the game time to maybe do a little cleaning around the house. Feel like I haven't swept the floors in several days now, among dusting shelves and stuff. General household chores. Super interesting. I know, right, fellas? Fellas, what do you guys think about me sweeping and dusting? Pretty cool, huh? Killed them over there in complete accident. Just hit him with a random bolt. Look for bases for self-wheel infinity. It doesn't matter what base or whether it's ethereal or not. Pretty much, yeah. It doesn't really matter. A lot of people, if you quote unquote wanted to go perfect or whatever, a lot of people go with the scythe or whatever. It has the lower requirements, and I don't know if at any point it would matter, but technically ethereal items have 10 less strength requirements, right? So if you're solely going to use it for self-wielding, the scythe is what a lot of people go for. Quick full character check, huh? I got a link at the top of the description to the build guide I just put out a couple days ago if you want to check the full gear and everything. If you're wondering, I'll just shout out that I am using the demon machine. That's the crossbow I'm using. And then on Twitch, you're asking, you want to see the full build again too? Yeah, no, I guess I don't have it on Twitch, but I got in the description of my YouTube stream. I got a guide to the full build. So I get asked to show the full build like every 10 or 15 minutes on stream. So I can't stop and go over the full build every 10, 15 minutes. So it was the last video I put on my YouTube channel. So no offense or anything, but yeah, that's how I end up handling it. Cleaning live stream incoming. Gold mullet. No, that's maybe I won't be live streaming that particular part of my day, but how does a YouTuber keep his house clean? Let's see.
I can't carry anymore.
Not very much. Grab some bolts. How quick does she torch Andy? I'm not sure. I don't even think I did Andaro. I mean, it's got to be quick, right? Like, it's probably just a few shots. Boom, 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 dead, you know. We'll see if Terrorized Andy ever pops up. We'll see what happens. I'll definitely have to go hit that, right? Boy, getting hungry. Gonna have to eat some of them leftovers here pretty soon. Man, Gelback better not eat all my mashed potatoes, I tell you what. They're my mashed taters. Daughter better not eat them either. She'll be grounded forever if she touches my mashed taters. Order of taters. gotta fight over those things. You gotta eat lunch at like 9:30 in the morning to make sure you're the first one to get to the leftovers. Right? Eat turkey for breakfast.
I can't carry anymore.
Bounce it. Not sure if he wants to watch Boyle in the Jets. Yeah, it's Miami versus the Jets. I don't know how. Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna clean during the game, right? Because it's like, how interesting is the game really going to be? Not to mention, I have like no Miami players on my fantasy teams, and I have no Jets players on my fantasy team. So it's like, that takes a lot of the entertainment out of it for me. Just kind of, well, I didn't want any Jets players this season, and I mean, Miami players just didn't come my way in the drafts or whatever, so. No name, what's going on? Feeling better than I was the last couple days. Not perfect, but getting there. Couple more days, maybe. I'm guessing like 2 or 3 more days. So hopefully I can get back to the gym here. Like, it's still hard to, my chest still hurts, like my lungs still hurt, so hopefully that goes away here soon. Yeah, but definitely feeling better. A 6-isted crystal sword on swap. I mean, not for this build for sure. I don't know if I ever even made one. Usually the builds that you can, like, that's usually just for like a barb build, like swap into item find. But I mean, when you already have, usually a lot of barb builds have so much magic find on them already. Like the difference between like 500 magic find and like 680 for how much you actually get for it is, I feel like, not really worth it in my opinion. I usually go with a faster, more FCR to fork faster. I love forking real fast, you know what I mean? You never fork fast enough. What should you 3D print your board? Oh boy, I have no idea. No idea. 3D print a giraffe. Wicked Ball, yo, welcome in over on Twitch, my dude. Welcome in. .3D print a jaw rune. Oh, not a bad idea. 3D print my printer. There you go. Sick call out. Sick. Do you 3D print a 3D printer? A giraffe order extra crispy. What does hork mean? Hork is just what they call using an item find skill. I guess technically, like, I forget what someone said. They looked it up, like in old-timey Britain or something like that. Like horking was like referred to like grave robbing, I guess, or something. Someone had told me that. I don't know. They could have just made it up. I don't know. I don't know if anyone can confirm that or not. Any old-timey British people, old-timey British scholars in here or anything, or medieval times Europe scholars? Or anyone who's proficient in Googling? As an old-time British scholar, I concur. Oh, glad you could help. We have one concurrence. Am I on live stream but catching YouTube playbacks when running my Grail? Nice. Yeah, all good, all good. Watching the playbacks is cool too. Time we got 11. All right, 11:17. Boy, I'm getting hungry in a hurry. Chug more water. Keep grinding. Urban Dictionary: to steal or pilfer, usually pertaining to items of little value. Okay, well there you go. Appreciate the lookup. Sounds like this playlist is over. Psych. 45 res, 1 socket, unfortunately. Boy, I gotta check some water. I'm so hungry. Oh, you know when your stomach's empty, you can feel like the cold water hit your stomach. Boom.
I can't carry anymore.
Johnny DiNardo, is this good? Yeah, I mean, this build is pretty good, to be honest. Kind of weird, but pretty good. Pretty much plays just like a fireballer, I feel, so. Yeah, you say you're West Coast, so time difference, yeah.
Not in town.
I gotcha, yeah. No problem. Nothing wrong with catching the streams later. No problem at all. No problem at all. Wicked Ball said you were playing with your son last night and you had a Dclone walk on you.
I can't.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't played online in a hot minute. Yeah, I don't even really. I'm gonna be honest. Like Dclone walks so often, and like I don't know about nowadays, but when I did play Dclone walk so often that I just didn't even Dclone would walk. And I just be like, yeah, whatever. I wouldn't even bother doing it. It's unfortunate what they did with Dclone, making it so trivial. But I'd say it wasn't great how it was before, and it's not great how they ended up just giving Annies out for free to everybody for not doing anything.
I need a key.
Ooh, godly Archon play. I think online they should just do it pretty much like they do on single player. So like if I wanted to get a an Annie, like I would have to by myself sell an SOJ, and that's, you know, or something like that. I mean, that's not necessary, you know. Machine said that he thinks they were still crazy easy to get in LOD. Well, yeah, but if you actually, they kind of were and they kind of weren't. I don't know. Like for you to be able to go get one yourself, it was like impossible. You had to like, you know, you had to know like the people that were going to do the planned walks and stuff. And you know, the best way I've heard it described is like, yeah, you had to be part of like a secret society to be like in on. You had to be like in particular certain streamers like communities and discords and stuff to be able to get like the inside scoop of when one was going to happen and stuff, right? So I'm always a big proponent in video games of allowing people to do the things that they want to do when they want to do them. So maybe that's just me, but they're gonna have to make another Dclone for all the Annie charms. Yeah, yeah, it's some kind of like Veil clone that only spawns from people selling all their Annies. Yeah, I can remember seeing games of you know, people dropping Annies on the ground and people picking them up and seeing how good they were and destroying them back on the ground because nobody wants them, you know, stuff like that. It's like, oh, that's an 11, 13 Annie or something. Like, chuck it. Like, who cares? Like, not worth the gold from Charcy. Saffron said he had a business call right when Worldstone Keep popped up. Terrorized. Oof. Yeah, Jeff Beal said he found a wisp the other day. Yeah, that's what. Anytime someone finds, whenever I'm looking for something, yeah, I always hear that a lot. Yeah, people are like, I found my griffins the other day. Sorry, bro. And I'm like, well, it happens, you know. When you got thousands of people that watch you, you know, in and out of your streams and stuff. Out of all those people, they're bound to find what you want, right? Bound to. Ogre Mall. Ogre. Ooh, Ethereal 2. 2 to max damage. That's what I'm looking for, yeah, for sure. Kraken Shell. Good old Mavinas. Lit one asks, how do you fight Dclone?
I am overburdened.
On a single player, you just have to sell one SOJ to a vendor, but online, the community as a whole has to sell somewhere between, what is it, 75 and 125 or something like that. And then Dclone will spawn, like that number of SOJs, I'm saying. And then you got to hit the like button on YouTube, yeah. Squeaky, what's going on? Phil's back, spirits lifted. Nice. You'll be alright, Saffron. That business call said it cost you 5 XP on your sorceress. You'll be alright. Demon Machine, Monarchist. Gotta check those. One day. Ran the MF Boost Easter egg. Frenzy Barb ran Worldstone Keep. 2 Griffins dropped. I mean, that sounds pretty crazy. 2 Griffins. Well, actually, you can't do that. You can't find 2 of the same unique in the same game. It's literally not possible now that I think about it. But oh, level 2 Griffins dropped. Oh, I thought you said 2 Griffins dropped. I misread it. Never mind. Gotcha. It's like, wait a second. That's not possible. But yeah, congrats on that, I suppose. Yeah, I would never waste. I feel like it's a complete waste of time to run that MF boost thing. It doesn't really do a whole lot for you. I guess the only thing you could pull off all your magic find, and then you're good to go anyway, so your kill speed would be higher. But ooh, I mean that's good, right? a good base for the, why is it? Grief? Even though the regular damage doesn't matter that much. It's mostly just style points anyways, I guess, but it's still cool. Still cool. Like the extra 1 damage on grief really matters, you know what I mean? For that 14% enhanced damage. When actually it's just the added damage that really helps you out so much. Pretty cool though. Sick CTA base. There you go. Bob Ross of D2. Dude, that's talking about me over 55. That sounds about right. Yeah, I'm at 55. 55. Yeah, 55, 369. Oop. Oh, did I not put that? I guess I should probably keep it, huh? Lightning Nova Sorceress. What's the best merc to run? Definitely Act 2. Usually pretty much the merc I got right here, this prayer. But you'd usually go Insight, Cure, Chains of Honor with the prayer merc, and then usually on Nova you self-wield Infinity. But if you wanted to do pretty much you could rock a Crescent Moon and stuff like that, and it would change up your build a little bit depending on what you might want to do, but Trash, what's going on? Yo, decent effort with the Lions yesterday. Boy, I would say probably wasn't a decent effort for the Lions yesterday. That was an ugly game for the Lions. Not sure what Goff has been struggling a little bit lately. I don't know what's going on, but last few games. But hopefully he'll turn it around. We will see. Oh, you went Ethereal Trident for your Infinity. Interesting. Nice. I guess I have heard that before now that you mention it. You know, just I feel like at a point the resistance or the like strength requirements and stuff are so low it doesn't necessarily matter what you use, right? Like, I mean, strength requirement 75. Like halberd. Like, why wouldn't you know? You're definitely gonna have that much, probably, right? So, you know, at a point, it's like, why does it even matter what base you choose at the lower levels? Don't forget, fellas, on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. And anyone who is interested in the build, there's a link at the top of the description to the full build of this character if you want to check it out an hour later or whatever. Make sure you do that. Oh, little vamp races. Soul Drainers, right? Soul Drainers. Should be a little bit better of an item, to be honest. Yeah, dual leech. They should add some Sweet Phil loves change. Add increased attack speed. 20 increased attack speed to that. Am I right, fellas? Phil, pro change guy. Yeah, I usually don't pop these all open, but we'll change it up. We'll hit them all. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Kyle Bachman coming in with a Slayer ship. Ooh. Oh, that one didn't feel too bad. Ooh. Yeah, I got the death growl back. Let's go. I'm feeling better, right? Appreciate you for supporting the channel. Kyle B. You Slayer. Okay, only hurt a little bit. Well worth it though. Good to be pro change. I mean, not always.
I am overburdened.
I was kind of kidding, by the way, but kind of joking. Too much stuff everywhere. Quite sick on a smiter, the minus 50 defense, you say? On a smiter. Well, smite ignores defense anyway, so why would the minus defense matter on a smiter? Maybe I'm missing something in here. Because smite ignores target defense, right? So how do I rank this build, Jing? Oh man. Oh boy, I don't know. I mean, I don't know like where to put it necessarily number wise or whatever, but I mean it's up there. Like it's probably, I mean it's at least even with like a fireballer. You might even be able to put it higher because you can, it's just like fireball, but you also have energy shield, so it might even probably better than a fireballer, I would say. Maybe under like Nova. I don't know, maybe around the fireball, like maybe Blizzard or something. I guess.
I am overburdened. It's locked. I need a
Monarchist. It's not that, and yeah, I know Grief does have ignore target defense, but the smite skill ignores target defense. So even if you just have a random shield on and no weapon or anything, you'll hit every time. You know what I mean? So do you run out of bolts? Not really. I mean, the quantity, they raised it up to 500 here in D2R, like kind of more recently. And I mean, they kind of you do have to grab them sometimes. It's kind of like you know, I don't know, but like boom, I blasted these packs, and here's some arrows if you're rocking the arrow stuff. There's no bolts here actually, but like I said, but yeah, they really, bolts do drop like all the time. Usually you're like, oh, why is this all this garbage here, right? But yeah, you just gotta remember to grab some bolts once in a while that fall, and you're usually fine. Like probably every like few runs, you just grab a couple stacks of bolts that when they fall, you're like,
I can't carry it.
boom, I have 500 bolts again, you know, so good to go. I don't even know why they bother having quantity on this stuff, just to annoy you, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care that much. It's just kind of, you know. But it's whatever. It's not a huge deal. Rune. Legendary. Imperial's Might incoming out. Better believe it. No doubt. 274% chance. Oh, okay. I thought you... Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Gotcha.
I am overburdened.
Alrighty. Have fun. Sounds good. I was just chatting with Gal back there for a second, fellas. Morning, Phil. How do you feel? You seem normal again. Sam just says normal. That's very subjective. That's a true story, huh? I feel better. Not perfect. I'm kind of like holding back coughing pretty significantly, but I do feel better. I think I'm slowly getting better, and I think a couple more days I'm going to be back to good enough to be able to go to the gym here pretty soon, I think. So like right now, I just know if I went to the gym, I would just be exhausted. Like I went for a walk a few days ago and I was like dying, you know, so. But thank you for asking, Atomic. I do feel a little bit better. Like number 107, Gold Magic Find says, nice. Appreciate you. Haven't started your second live stream for the Sorc, but hope to catch up. Good night from the Philippines. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Say good night from the Philippines. So you're going to bed. Have a wonderful sleep, I suppose. Oh my goodness, I'm so hungry. Can you guys tell I'm wasting away here? Don't know if I'm gonna make it. Need to chug more water. Chug water. Yeah, you can telekinesis bolts and arrows, yeah. It's kind of weird, yeah. You can telekinesis like you know, like bolts, but you can't telekinesis like a ruby, a little tiny ruby. Yeah, interesting.
I am overburdened.
Cody B getting after it. Says that's one way that D4 is just superior. Don't have to pick up arrows anymore. I mean, true story, huh? I guess that's true. Can't argue with your logic there. Cube 3 arrows to bolts too. Oof. Yeah, that sounds... It's mega unnecessary, to be honest. I essentially never run out of bolts. The only time I run out of bolts is when I forget about it. And then, like, I'm running through town. Like, they fall literally everywhere. I'm running through town and I'll be like, oh, well, I'll just stop in at anybody and buy more bolts. Like, you know, they're like, they cost like 2 gold and, you know, so.
I am overburdened.
Another Mavina's armor. Ever play hardcore Gorilla? Almost never. I do not find hardcore very entertaining personally. I only play hardcore once in a while because people like watching me play hardcore, or they like watching streamers play hardcore for some reason. I don't understand why. I personally don't like hardcore, but I just do it just to kind of make other people happy, I suppose, once in a while. The Arbiter of Zero are gonna shift the meta. I don't even know. I've heard of it, but I honestly don't even like follow stuff for D4 like hardly at all. I do once in a while, and if I get something new, I'll post something over on my D4 channel. But I don't know. It just doesn't do a whole lot for me. Because it's not like there's anything like if something in D4, like you don't really need to pay attention and like learn about it to be good at it to be able to do it. Like if they make something for D4 and it's like hard, they'll just make it easy for everybody, and that's what'll happen. So they'll just make everything OP and make it super easy. So it's not even like important to. Great timed greater rifts. Yeah, I did hear that, but yeah, I never was a big D3 player, so. So it's just like nightmare dungeons that are timed, though. You only have a certain amount of time to do it, pretty much. Is that what I'm gathering there? Didn't even buy it. I mean, the game's not terrible, but I mean, it's just, you know, it's made for a different type of person. Like, it's just made for people that are. It's made for people that like, I mean, how do I word this? Never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. Never mind. It's Glimy. Yo, welcome in over on Twitch. Phil, would you ever dress as a barbarian for Halloween? Maybe. I'm not, I don't really care that much to do it, but I mean, I guess. I have nothing against it, I should say, I guess. Yeah, I better start working out a little bit. A little bit more, I mean. 1820's on torch now, Alex says. Farmed a second torch. Nice. That's decent, right? D2 for life, no name says. Can't argue with your logic there. D2 for life. Elon played D4 and streamed it. Forget that guy. I played it. That's more important, right? Grand Charm. Do it. No. Best place to farm with no good gear is a cold sorceress. Yeah, no good gear. Obviously, the most important thing is you want to get better gear, right? Especially with cold. Andara, Mephisto are pretty much the ones I would recommend to do until you get some better stuff. That'd be my recommendation. Got 2K over on Twitch saying he thinks D4 is for more of the casual gamers. I mean, yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah, and that's kind of when I don't really like sitting down playing it for more than like an hour or two at a time, because then I just kind of get like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Oopsie, did not mean to do that. Whoops. Almost messed everything up here. But yeah, it just stinks because like you just know that no matter what you're doing on Diablo 4, you're never gonna find anything good unless you're running Duriel. Like and you can't run Duriel unless you do all this other stuff that like you can only do based upon the time when they say you can do it, like getting the living steel and stuff. Like you can only do that when they say you're allowed to do it, based upon the time. And then you do them for that hour, then you just have to get off and stop playing, and then you have to get it back on and play when they want to. It really rubs me the wrong way when stuff is timed like that. But just me, I guess. But that's why I only end up playing for like an hour, and I usually always stop, because it's like I get on and it's like, all right, there's no hell tide for this time when I can play right now, so I just won't do the hell tide. I can't do that. Whatever, we'll do the blood harvest or whatever, and you knock those out in like 4 minutes, the 3 blood harvest things, and you're like, okay, and go hit some of these Tree of Whispers things, and okay, I did a few of those, but the other ones are boring to do, and I don't like doing them, so I don't want to ride the horse for like 38 seconds to get over to where this one thing is and do that. And all right, well, I guess I'll just stop playing. I have to wait time for the things to pop up that I can do that I want to do again, so oh well. Atomic said, learned a trick to killing Mephisto from Phil's video. My first ever video, huh? Saffron's preferred way of taking out Mephisto with the Mo trick. Yeah, that does not fix. Yeah, right, Cody. Does not fix the time lock problem for sure. That's the biggest problem. Like, man, nothing's more painful than when you get on. And you're like, I have 1 hour to play. It's all the time I got before I got to go to bed to do this, or before I got to take my daughter to dance class or something. I can just relax for a little bit here, and the only thing I need left is to steal to be able to go run Duriel with, and he's the only person that can drop anything that's useful to me now. Let's see. Okay, yep. Yeah. And there's 38 seconds till the hell tide's over. Nothing, you know, nothing, never worse. Like, all right, I guess I won't play Diablo 4 then, because Blizzard won't let me. Literally will not let me play. Cool. Want to start a Grail in single player? What app best for it? As for what's best for it, I mean, they're all, every single one is essentially identical. So I guess just kind of pick one. If you want the one on your phone, you can do that, or there's ones you can download for the computer, and there's a website you can just go to and keep track of it on there. Log in like an old school, you know, like you log into anything. So they're all pretty much identical. So I wouldn't fret too much about which one's better than the other. Farming keys, Adam says, a terrible mechanic for farming torches. You don't like that either? I don't like it either, but at least I can go farm keys whenever I want to. It's not like terror zones where it's like, oh, the best place to farm and the place where you'll find everything way faster. We're only gonna have that at 2 o'clock in the morning. Sorry. You know what? Maybe you could do it tomorrow. It's gonna be at 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Sorry. Haha. Well, I guess you can set an alarm and be too tired to get up and take your daughter to school, but that's when the terror zone actually is. Sorry. Got you good. We'll FOMO you into playing when you don't want to. I hate that crap. I hates it. Making me all mad now. I hates it. Son woke me up last night when he tell me Dclone spawned in his hell game. Couldn't get it because the sorceress was too squishy. Yeah, it can be tough on a sorceress unless you got the good gear for sure. For sure. Oop, I forgot to be picking up bolts.
I can't carry anymore.
Glime said when I figured out I had to farm mats to farm up mats to be able to farm the end game bosses, that's when he logged out and never played again. Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, as for D4 and how they add terror zones only in on the certain timers and stuff, I'm sure they do it. It's one of those things that everybody hates, but I'm sure it works freaking great. Just like the cash shops, everyone complains about paid cosmetics, and then you find out, you're like, oh, wait a second, somebody is spending an ass ton of money on all these paid cosmetics. That's why they put them in the games. It's probably the same thing with that. They look at the analytics and they're like, oh, actually these things that FOMO people into playing when they don't want to, it actually works great. Like, no wonder they put this stuff in games. Like, I'm sure that's what it is. Oops, did it again. Do as you're told and be happy with it. Smooth Wrecker said he missed the last 3 terrorized cows because of the timing when they were. Yeah, it's disappointing. But like I said, I'm sure it works great. They're like, yeah, sorry you don't like it, because it actually works on some people a lot. They actually missed their anniversary dinner with their wife and got divorced because there was terrorized Andy, and they, you know, couldn't handle skipping it because of FOMO, so. But sorry, we made a little bit more money for our shareholders. I don't know why I picked that voice for them. I just assume that's what they sound like when they're in the meeting talking about it. Oh, rune. No, the hell tides are real terrible, Adam, the way that they are. Only once an hour. You log on and there's like 15 minutes left and you're like, crap. Because that means there's over an hour and 50. That means you have to have at least, for that Helltide to finish up, there's the whole time when there's no Helltide, and then there's the 1 full hour for the next Helltide. Like, you need the next hour to play. That means you have to have at least, what does that come out to? You probably need at least 3 hours to play to just do the Helltide in order to get the steel that you need. If you log on at the wrong time, real rough. Terrible. Real bad. So it makes it so you can only play, you know, at the, you know, you got to make sure, oh, Helltide's going to start in 5 minutes. I better play right now. Better play right now. Liam, this is a crossbow Sorc, or Enchantress. They got a bunch of different names for it. Bow Sorc and stuff. So I got a link in the description to the full build or whatever. So it pretty much plays like a fireballer essentially. So. Oop. I want to stay on the. Dang it! I hate when it does that. I have the mouse wheel off, but for some reason it still switches the skills sometimes. The keys you farm for hours and nothing dropped. Yeah, I mean, you can get unlucky for sure, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a difference in opinion and philosophy. You would rather not be able to have any chance at getting the steal and then have a chance and get unlucky. So I mean, we're just gonna, that's just a different opinion, I suppose. I would rather have a chance at getting the materials you need. And just want to say this, I'm not a big fan of having to farm keys at all. I don't like that either. But if I had to choose between 4 or 5 days in a row logging in for the 1 hour that I have to play, and it's like, well, I can't do the only thing that I want to do because I like farming and trying to find better gear. I can't do that because the game won't let me, you know. So that's just what it is for me, I suppose. I'd rather have a chance to find something than have no chance. It's even worse. Let's say hypothetically someone was in my situation where they're, you know, a content creator, and you're trying to make content, and it's like, oh, I can't make content because they won't let me make content when I can make content. They won't let me like work when I need to work because they decided to time everything behind these time walls. So I literally can't make videos. Cool. So I got a little extra annoyance on my side, I suppose, as well. So nothing's worse than you need to work, and this is the time when you can work because you got to take your kid to dance and to piano practice, and you got to come home in time to make dinner and this and that, and it's like, nope, actually you can't work today because we said so. Duncan over on Twitch, any luck today, Phil? I mean, probably the best thing I found was a grief base, to be honest. 14, ooh, Throne of Destruction, 14 ed, what sword is that? No, I can't remember. I'm too stupid. The sword you want to use for grief. Why can't I think of what it is now? Phase blade. There we go. Sam just, yeah, the second one there. I just pick up and keep what I want. I have a bunch of mules that I made, and I just marked off everything I found. Why not hotfix the key farmed odds? I'm not sure, Devok. I'm not sure what you're getting at there. I don't like doing Worlds Don't Keep. I just don't like doing it, so I'm not going to. It is 12, huh? How about that? Daniel Reed, if you're watching, bye Barry, you should hit it up. I stopped watching football after Barry retired. Wow, that was a minute ago, huh? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I haven't got around to it yet, though. I mean, it just came out yesterday, didn't it? So, but yeah, 100% I'm gonna watch it. For sure, yeah. Should be interesting. Heard Scott Mitchell was all upset, like it portrayed him poorly in it or something. I'm not sure what exactly. I'll have to wait and see, but I heard he was not happy about it. Good old Scott Mitchell. So far, really good. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, like I said, I'll watch in a few days here. So, a few skills on there. I wish those weren't all ones. I didn't even look too closely at what they were, but Athelston says, at least in D2R, you can trade keys for virtually anything. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a proponent, even though open trading, full open trading does lead to, you know, for-profit websites selling items and stuff. I'm generally in favor of like full open trading for everything, but For whatever reason, they're not in D4, so this is what it is. Yeah, the last few days really haven't been too lucky. I guess I did get a unique sacred armor a few days before that, so feel like my luck's just about to turn. Yeah, right, fellas? Just about to turn. Ogre Goblin. Should have ID'd him. Should have. Fishaholic, yo, what's going on? Are you back to bringing back our... Wait, did you bring back our sweet Phil? I'm feeling better, not 100%, but definitely better. I think I'll be like 95% by tomorrow, so... I think. Here, let me retract here. Getting chilly for some reason. Hoodie time. Rune, about to drop, you feel it, huh? Uh-oh, I'm stuck. How do you work this thing? Wicked Ball. I use Streamlabs, but I mean they're both, you'll be, either one's like essentially identical. Back when I started streaming, really if someone was starting out, I would say go with regular OBS, but when I was starting out, Streamlabs had a lot better function stuff than regular OBS did. And then like shortly after that, like after I learned how to use the software and stuff, then regular OBS updated to be more like Streamlabs, like with a lot of the how easy it was to use everything, like the alerts and stuff. But when I started, they didn't have the same functionality essentially, like, but now they're essentially the same. So I tried switching to regular OBS and it messed. I couldn't get it to work right, pretty much. So I just was like, F it, I'll just stay with Streamlabs, even though everybody says regular OBS is better to use, but I'd rather have I'd rather know what I'm doing and have things work right than have things not work ever and mess everything up, so. Gotta bounce later. Alright, peace out. Thank you for joining us today. Athelston. Fill your stash with standard of heroes. Guaranteed better chance to find stuff. Science. I'll have to work on that. Have to make that happen. Can't argue with science. All right, we got to get some more tunes going. What are we getting here? Let's go with this one. I think this one's good. Maybe. Don't remember. Six NATO. Boom. Oh. So weird to see a bow sorceress. A little bit, yeah. It's a little different for sure. It's cool though. My run counter. That is I think actually if you want to see, I have a video about the run counter and I believe I actually show exactly how I do it in OBS on that video, just because I used to get asked so much about it. People used to think it was actually overlaid on my screen while I was playing, and I was like, no, that's just in it. I just screen capture it in OBS, and So I think I show it super quick. If you exclamation, appreciate Jacoby B. He put it up on YouTube, but on Twitch there, if you want an exclamation run counter, it should pop up with a link to the video about it if you want to check it out. But it's a separate program that I screen capture in OBS, and then it's operated via my macro on my mouse. Poison res, all right. Okay, good. I hit the point where I got so hungry that I'm not hungry anymore. Your body just gives up. It's like, okay, this guy's obviously not going to feed me, so I'll just stop. Ral rune, oh! Check the dusk real quick. Fire ditch. Wait, did I miss a unique ring? Oh no. Really? What was I doing? Hold on, let me clip it real quick. I gotta go back and see. So sad, he says. Uh-oh. That was it, fellas. Boy, imagine if there's a way you could tell. Was it this one? Frozen or cold doesn't hurt you. Nope, that's a completely different thing. Hold on, where's it at? Where was it at? No. Okay, good. I hit the point where I got so hungry that I'm not hungry anymore. Where was it? I'm looking. It's like, okay, this guy's obviously. How did I not see it? So Bardage. I don't see it anywhere. Ral rune. Oh. See, there was my Ral rune thing. Was it further? It must have been further back. Because it's behind a little bit. Let's see. I don't see nothing. I mean, so many people said it couldn't have been fake. It must have been. Oh no! It's right there. How did I not see that? Oh no. Fellas. I was just viewing the video real quick there. Here, we'll look at it. We'll look at it together right quick. Hold on. Where is I think actually, if you want to see, I have a video about the run. Just in. I think I show it. If you want to exclamate, if you want to check it. Where'd it go? Right here, maybe. Right there, fellas. Guaranteed to be a wisp projector. This idiot right here. Oh well, ain't a good feeling. Nah, I mean, it's fine, it's whatever. Yeah, it was guaranteed a naggle anyway, so guaranteed to be a naggle. Fellas, that was it. At least it wasn't a sacred armor. Something like that. You know? That was one of those times where I was thinking about something else while I was playing, and my eyes and my brain just weren't registering what I was looking at. I was just kind of going through the motions while I was playing. Thanks a lot, chat. Chat's fault. It's all chat's fault. Can you only use the counter on single player? I mean, it's sketch. I don't know. The way the run counter works, Wicked, I don't think it would really work right online because your macros don't work right. Not to mention, if you use a macro when you're online, you could get hit and banned. So if they catch you like saving and exiting super fast and stuff, they think you're a bot, you know? So I hear people get away with everything online now, but I mean, it's up to you. If you want to do something you know is against the terms of service online, you could get banned for it, you know? Oh, yeah, Atomic. Yeah. He won't feed me, so I guess I'll just give up. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Undead Arrow got a unique sacred armor last night. Hit the Templars. Still, even just what? They just wrecked my Gulzar over here. Rip. Need that loot filter, huh? I mean, I could go for a loot filter, right? I missed a Grand Charm now? No! That one's much less, you know, much less needed or whatever you want to call it. Boy, I can't see nothing. This is just a whole stream of just Phil running around not picking things up. Look at this unique sacred armor drop. I'm just gonna leave it there, not even gonna look at it, not even gonna check it. See ya. Lions game yesterday. Detroit really dropped the ball. Yeah, for sure. Mystery item finding. Yeah, it's a new game we play. What did I find? We'll never know. I always see the Ral ruins, but I always miss the unique rings and stuff, huh? Apparently. -4 freedom units outside, right? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, call her a day here, get some lunch and whatnot. Football's coming on in an hour or so. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Just a couple. Saffron re-upped his membership and Kyle Bachman upped his membership today. Channel members, people who super chat, all you good fellow slayers out there, make it possible for me to keep streaming and making YouTube videos here on this channel, YouTube channel. And thank you guys over on Twitch, make it possible for me to keep streaming as well. You legends. So yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm starving. I'm actually gonna feed myself here, I guess. So peace out, fellas.